3, 2, 1.
All right, T.
This is your moment.
Here we go.
Waste it.
3,
Ready,
2,
ready.
1.
Score the most kills to win the match.
Eon Network is no stranger when it comes to first-time evers. And tonight, for the very first time ever here tonight, it is Splitgate 2, a highly intense game. A game that everyone's been talking about over the past week or so, and a game that I've been looking forward to. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing a one-on-one match between Potato and the Gamer Boy here tonight on Splitgate 2, the debut, the premiere episode of this game. Hello again, everybody here at GameStar Major Matt, joined by my broadcast colleague T. And T, welcome aboard on this first episode here to witness this great game here, part of Horizon.
Yo, this is gonna be an exciting game. Splitgate 2 is gonna be exciting. A fresh new game here on the channel. I can't wait to get into this action.
And remember, we actually were able to broadcast Splitgate 1 years ago, although again, because of the fact that Splitgate 1 fell, we stopped broadcasting those events. But now it's back. It's returned. It is better than ever before. And speaking about better than ever before, Potato looking better than ever before with a shot moments ago was able to get the point right there. Hey, remember, we actually also crowned a champion at one point in time in Splitgate, so can you imagine if Eon Network does confirm championships in this game? It really does look lively. It looks vibrant. It looks absolutely stunning. I love the portals, of course, one of the features of this game. There's so many different things of this game. It reminds me of Halo mixed in with Overwatch.
And also, kind of reminds me of Warframe. If you guys ever play Warframe, it's kind of like Warframe. As we see, Potato got 3 on the board right now. Looks like
The Gamer Boy trying to fight back at this point in time. He really is desperately trying to make sure, as you can see here, Potato from behind. The Gamer Boy already trying to get out of harm's way, and he does, and that's what I'm talking about. The portals added to this game, it can save you a whole bunch. And you can see the Gamer Boy going through it again, and now passing Potato yet again. And Potato here is going to actually this time, oh man, did you see that melee from behind? And one of the reasons for that, it was because Potato did not have enough bullets.
And that's what you gotta do. If you don't have enough bullets, there's only another way. You gotta knock them out with your fist, and that's what a nice job that Pug did right then and there.
Great action here tonight. 4 points for Potato out of 50. You can see the time is ticking down. 12 minutes and 44 seconds and counting. Clearly, whoever has the most amount of points, or at least the points, whoever has the most amount of them, will indeed win this one-on-one match for the very first time ever. Here tonight, premiering live on Splitgate 2, part of Eon Network. Still to come tonight, we got that Fortnite Championship on the line, and it's going to be Miss the Champion defended the title against the #1 contender, none other than Kai2 Crazy. Kai2 Crazy earned that #1 contendership this past week when the anonymous executive announced it. Kai2 Crazy, in my opinion, doesn't deserve the #1 contendership. He actually didn't earn it because of the fact that it wasn't even a real #1 contendership. It was the anonymous executive who came by and made it a #1 contender after the fact. I mean, come on now.
Well, he did so good in that matchup when the stipulation was for Micah to be the one to he was supposed to win that match, but Kai2 Crazy showed a great performance in that match, and that's why he deserved to win to be in this championship match. He earned every right to be in here.
Well, he didn't earn it, in my opinion. I believe he just was in the right place at the right time at the right moment. But nonetheless, though, it is going to be happening. Miss the Champion against none other than Kai for the #1 contendership. Later on tonight, you got to be kidding me. What a huge shot right there.
That was a good gun. That was an awesome gun that Potato was using. Check out this gun that he's using.
Seems like a rocket launcher, and it really does remind me. It just does have the shades of Halo per se. And another one. That's twice in a row. And you can see Potato was able to dominate not only once but twice there. Definitely the odds-on favorite to win this matchup has been dominated as far ever since the get-go this match.
And what the Gamer Boy needs to look out for is he needs to watch out from that gun, because that gun is going to be a huge disadvantage against the Gamer Boy.
Well, the Gamer Boy, you're right. I mean, that's going to be a huge disadvantage, and you just hit the nail on the head. I mean, if the Gamer Boy does not do something now, then I can guarantee you Potato's going to continue the form of dominance here tonight. But the Gamer Boy, very strategic at this point in time, very smart for him to kind of strategize at this juncture to make sure that he maintains his, well, at least his confidence level. He does not want to lose any confidence heading into this matchup, because thus far Potato does have, again, all of the momentum on his side, and Potato, I guess, inadvertently hitting himself while trying to attack the Gamer Boy. The Gamer Boy in the distance here, trying to attack his Potato, but the Gamer Boy now hiding behind, I think it was a wall, I'm not quite too sure exactly, but nonetheless, he is out of vision of Potato. Wait a minute, I think Potato may have seen him there for at least a moment.
I think Potato is limited. He is limited on bullets, but he can
Power weapon
get back in
inbound.
his. No, he gotta use, use everything he can to get back in his.
And you can see Potato going through the portal, and again, that's one of the main features here. You got to use that and capitalize on it. And the Gamer Boy now been over the top, and Potato with a shot directed at the Gamer Boy. The Gamer Boy seems to be at this point in time again losing a lot of confidence, perhaps probably wondering to himself, what does he need to do to take down the big man Potato? Potato has been on a roll ever since the get-go of this matchup. It is a pure massacre at this point in time, and Potato just continues the onslaught. I mean, this man has not slowed down ever since the beginning.
I mean, he's still not. He still got some time to get up there. Still got enough time to get on the board. I mean, Puck still got 11 points now, 12 points. But the Game Boy still can get back in its 9 minutes and counting.
Well, he's going to have to. He's going to have to try to get back into it now because Potato, clearly he is dominating thus far. Although 8 minutes and 55 seconds, 55 seconds and counting, it definitely is enough time. Ample time to get back in this matchup, but unless a Potato continues this form of dominance. Again, I'm telling you, Potato has been dominating ever since. And if Potato continues this form of dominance, then he might as well just proclaim himself the winner of this match.
Well, the thing is, Puck said that he have not been on this game for a while. He have not. I mean, it feels like he never lost a beat because he's doing a phenomenal job here tonight, Adrian.
Well, the Gamer Boy trying to fight back. Is it enough, however? Landing on his feet is the Gamer Boy. Now pursuing in the distance here to try to make sure that he can at the very least, injure Potato in some form of way, weaken the man, and perhaps maybe the Gamer Boy can try to get into the mind of Potato, and in the process, maybe get a point for the first time in this matchup. The Gamer Boy understands he's going to have to act now. He's going to act swiftly, and he's going to have to,
God, that was
walked right into that one. And I
Wow.
talked about this beforehand, how Potato's weapon, at least that rocket launcher, really is going to be the difference maker in this matchup. Missing through, but the Gamer Boy again did not necessarily get the upper hand of this, as Potato once again gets another point clearly at 15.
What the Game Boy needs to do is try to get some kind of strategy to get Pug to get away from that gun. There's no way that he's gonna be getting a point if Pug, as long as Pug has that massive gun.
And you're right. I mean, if Potato continues with that, then it's going to be a clear indication. It's going to be clear indication that Potato's going to win. But wait a minute, the Gamer Boy this time around trading these two going down and out at that point in time. And now it's the Gamer Boy who finally got the point. He actually finally got the point of the matchup. Now, obviously, yes, there's still a long way to go. But the thing is, the Gamer Boy was able to get a point, which means now, in the mind of the Gamer Boy, he now understands he knocked down Potato. It's doable. It's possible. And if it's possible, it can be done again. And the Gamer Boy's looking to make sure he duplicates that before Potato put a stop to it.
And that's what you gotta do as Potato. You gotta use those portals like he's been using. He's being smart with these portals. You don't know where they transfer you to, but you gotta use those portals at your advantage.
Well, you got to make sure that you use everything at your disposal. And you talked about the portals. We talked about it as well in the beginning, how it really is a very unique feature in this game. And the Gamer Boy moments ago was able to knock down Potato for a second time. I talked about it. You do it the first time, you can do it a second time. Now that he's done it a second time, he's going to do it many more times. He's going to have to, again, maintain that momentum. He's going to have to try to make sure that he continues to stay focused as Potato from behind continues the attack.
But the Game Boy is the underdog. The underdog can do it. He got the willpower to come back.
Yeah, but the untamed, the relentless Potato is just not holding back anytime he sees the Gamer Boy. He's just going to go straight on the attack just like this. A pure example of pure intense domination this far right before our very eyes. And Potato's going to be proclaimed the first ever Splitgate 2 winner if he keeps this up. And really, at this point in time, it's looking that way.
Yeah, I'm loving this fast-paced game. I mean, like this is nothing that I expected that we would ever commentate on this split game. And I'm really enjoying these two competing here tonight, Adrian.
I would have never thought that Splitgate would have ever returned. After Splitgate 1, whenever it fell down after those many years, I just assumed that it was going to be it. However, Splitgate 2 did return, and shockingly, does look good right there.
My God.
And right now, here we go again. you can see here the Gamer Boy going down. Potato continues again his relentlessness. You can see, or at least hear in the background, 5 minutes remaining. Holy cow, that just completely came out of nowhere. Did not expect that kill right there. And did not expect the way we saw it. And
again.
Potato again, another one from the side. And continues to attack, continues to hunt, and continues to kill the Gamer Boy each and every single time. And another one.
As you
I
can
think
see,
this
is
time around
that
the
he
Gamer
did
Boy was able to escape. Oh, but this time he didn't escape right down to there. T.
He was heating up. That's what it would say. He was heating up. As we see Pug using that. I think he got his jetpack on, so he can fly in air.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the premiere of Splitgate 2 for the very first time, a part of the network Friday Night Horizon. This is indeed a one-on-one match between Potato and none other than the Gamer Boy. One-on-one action here tonight to determine who's going to be winning here. Thus far, Potato is actually winning. Clearly has a huge landslide on his side.
I gotta say this is a really good effort by the Gamer Boy. He did get 2 points. He tried to get back in this, but you know, Potato is doing everything that he can to win this game.
Yeah, everything and anything he can, just like that. A couple of shots right into the abdomen. And Potato this time around, again, is just going to be having fun. You do realize with 3 minutes and 40 seconds, I don't think really at this point in time, with no disrespect, the Gamer Boy doesn't have a chance in this. 2 out of 50 points, whereas Potato's at 26. I'm not sure if 3 minutes and 31 seconds really is enough time for him to come back, but you never know. Something could, of course, happen at any given time, but nonetheless, though, Potato still indeed continue to kill none other than the Gamer Boy at this juncture in time. Again, this is the debut Splitgate 2 for the very first time here, part of the network. Who's going to be winning this first ever matchup? Is it going to be Potato or the Gamer Boy? We all clearly see Potato clearly dominating, landslide that is. So, indication, of course, pointing at Potato winning this match.
I think. Oh, that's a nice kill by Pug there. But yeah, Pug is going. We got 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So I think Pug just got this win. He victorious.
Well, Potato's definitely going to win this matchup. We know that for a fact. However, let's talk about the effort the Gamer Boy was able to provide in this match. He was able to kill Potato not once, but twice, and it really is a very hard thing to do nonetheless. I mean, if there's an opponent that is very much tougher than you, that is much better than you at that juncture, it really is hard for you enough to even get 1 point. The fact that the Gamer Boy was able to get 2 points, at least it shows that he did have a lot of the resilience in there, so you got to respect the effort and the tenacity of the Gamer Boy, who's still not giving up just yet. He could have thrown in the towel. He could have just quit right now if he wanted to. But the Gamer Boy is not going to do that because he knows for a fact that he's going to wait until the very end. As Potato now trying to make sure he's going to try to get at least a couple of more points before this game is officially over.
If you think this is impressive, can you imagine being a 4v4? This would be even 10 times amazing.
Well, it would be a huge, and I mean a huge broadcast. 4v4 action, and again, we talked about it. Championships were a thing a couple of years ago whenever we first crowned the first ever champion on Splitgate, but this is Splitgate 2, so clearly we could be at least very close in crowning a new champion for Splitgate 2.
Hey, let's make it happen. We can make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Well, this has been an incredible evening, everybody, again, being able to witness the premiere of Splitgate 2 for the very first time, a part of the network. Potato versus the Gamer Boy. Clearly, Potato's going to win this matchup. He's going to be the first official proclaimed winner for Splitgate 2. And can you imagine, for Potato, the amount of offense he was able to deliver here tonight? That gives him a huge boost of just nothing more but confidence. And not just for this game, but I guess for just the network in general, as you can see Potato with a shot again from behind.
I mean, non-stop, incredible action between Pug and the Gamer Boy. These two have showed amazing performance by these two. Amazing.
Well, a tremendous performance here. The Gamer Boy clearly is not going to stop anytime soon. Who's going to have the last laugh? That's what's going to count at this point in time. And you can see here Potato now attacking the Gamer Boy and vice versa. And the Gamer Boy did not get the best out of that one. Potato did on the other hand. As Potato now reaching to 32 points. There's only 41 seconds and counting. Let's see if the Gamer Boy perhaps is going to try to do at least everything he can to make sure he knocks out Potato over the next couple of seconds to try to get that last laugh. We talked about it over the past couple of years. Having the last laugh really does help you wonders, at least when it comes to your credibility in this game, or at least in Neon Network in general. So clearly the Gamer Boy could actually at least have the last laugh, but it's, I don't think, going to happen, as Potato just shot down the Gamer Boy moments ago. 19 seconds left. 33 points. Clearly Potato has a huge performance, a dominant performance here tonight in this match. There's 10 seconds. Question is, who's really going to have the last laugh?
I
There is
think
going to be one.
Not sure, but I think the last laugh is Hug. No, it is the
Potato.
game of
Potato had
Potato
it was a
Thing.
well, it was a great,
Let's say you
perfect
let them win
timing
so they feel
for him
good
to
about
actually get his
themselves.
final point right there as we now end the game. And it looks like Potato with a very impressive performance. You can see here he is indeed celebrating a matchup, a win here tonight. The Gamer Boy clearly looking on, and you could, I guess, give credit to the Gamer Boy for sure.
Yeah, give credit to the Gamer Boy and of course Potato. Potato, what a great, incredible victory in the Gamer Boy. You show great performance skills as well. I mean, I enjoyed this match.
Well, that was a little taste, a little preview what Splitgate 2 is all about. So, I mean, if Splitgate 2 continues here, a part of EON Network, you got to believe that we're in for a long, and I mean a huge ride for sure.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make this and let's do that tournament. What we got that tournament for Fortnite, the tournament for Rainbow Six Siege. Let's get a tournament going for Splitgate. Let's make
We're
it
going to
happen.
find out. We're going to find out. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just watching live on Twitch, thanks for joining us here tonight. Adrian, Matt, and T at GameSide as we're getting set for what's going to be happening up next. The Fortnite Championship on the line. It's going to be Miss Defender the title against the #1 contender, none other than Kai. Kai, of course, has been practicing all week long. We're going to find out if Kai's going to finally actually get the chance to win the big one again, or if Miss is going to retain the title. We're going to find out up next here on Twitch, exclusively live, a part of Horizon here on EON Network.
Stay yeet.